Hello everybody, welcome to Senior Design Group 10's project, Pet Connect. What Pet Connect is an automated pet door that is compatible with existing sliding glass doors. So what we have for you today is a simulation of a sliding glass door, as you can see by this frame here, and this is the sliding door portion. For our actual design, we have our linear actuator at the bottom, and then our simulated machine housing that would actually house all of these pieces. Externally, we have our USB camera at the top, and also the sensors that would be mounted to the door.
Our mobile application have 3 different modes, and right now we are demonstrating away mode. So this mode used when user away from home and they want to let the pet out by using our mobile application.
So we have our pet dog Max here to help us with the demo. When he gets close enough to the ultrasonic sensor, the RFID will start scanning, and when I apply a invalid ID, you should see it on the LED. And now if we repeat the process, and he's at the door again with a valid RFID, and we apply it to the sensor, the owner will then be notified through our mobile app.
Back to our mobile application, as you can see that the user received notification saying your pet is at the door. So when the user tap on the notification, it's going to redirect it to the webcam. As you can see that you see the little pet in front of the door, and you can use the open button to open the door. And also, if the pet come back to the house, you can use the close button to close the door as well. Another functionality of away mode is to use the microphone. The user can tap on the microphone and choose different sound, like
come here, come back inside.
Call the dog back inside the house. So we have 3 different sounds.
Do you want to go outside? Come here, come back inside.
And then we go back to the main application. So right now I'm switching to home mode, which it bypasses application and user approval.
So now I'll just demonstrate the home mode. So when Max the dog is currently inside, would like to go outside. So if you come closer, so the ultrasonic sensor will sense it, and it will sense a valid ID. Bypassing the mobile app and without user's approval. We program the door to close. Once the door is completely open, it'll take 3 seconds before the door closes. By that time, Max the dog will be outside doing his business. Once Max the dog would like to come back inside, all we need is a valid ID. To come inside the door, open the door, come back inside. As stated, the code is programmed. Once the door is completely open, it requires 3 seconds before the door will close. By that time, Max dog will be inside the house.
So the last mode we have is closed mode. When the system is set to closed mode, None of the sensors will work. So this is like at night when you don't want the pet just going outside. You just set it to closed mode and nothing will happen.
Over here, we'll just demonstrate the closed mode. So Max's dog is currently at home. He would like to go outside. Closing, and as you see on the PCB, nothing is scanning. There's nothing scanning. So even if there's a valid ID, the PCB and the program does not scan it at all. An improvement that we would like on our PCB is that pin 15, pin 16 on the LCD display that controls the backlight of the LCD display is currently flipped. As a result, our backlight of the LCD display is currently off. However, all the text presented signaling from the MSP430 does correctly show on this PCB, but due to the backlight turned off, it's hard to see the text. But on our following video, our mid-term demo will show the correct lighting with the backlights on.
So they're gonna get close enough. So when I get close enough to the RFID or the ultrasonic sensor, it's gonna go ahead and show the LCD here. It's scanning for an ID. If it times out, that's what happens, no ID detected. So go ahead and scan it again. And I'll show you what happens with an invalid ID. So the red light comes on, it says invalid ID, and now it's back to the main loop. Go ahead and go for scanning. And we'll put the good tag in there, ID approved, and we're in away mode right now. So it's gonna say alerting owner. And if you go over to the app on the phone, you can see that noise was our notification from the device. You can see the camera is up and running now, so that's for the security measure. So now the owner has the option to open the door. You can see here now that the user interface is saying that the door is opening. Now the door is open. And so now we'll go back to the app on the phone. The user closes the door. Again, you can hear the sounds for the opening and closing operations. This is all just simulation right now.
After the application gets installed on the Android phone, the user now can open the application. At the login, user required to have username and password. If the user don't have any account, they're required to create a new account by going to the sign up button and create the username. In this demo, we will use Joyce Weaver 01. Email address, password, and a pet name. If sign up successful, as you can see the message showing on the screen. Now the user can use the username to log in to start using the application. Once the user is in the application consists of 4 screens. The first screen would be activity screen. This screen will showing the history of selected mode and status of pet and the door. Right now, you will not see anything because we haven't started any activity in the application. The profile screen. Earlier, we input Joy Weaver 01 and the email address. As right now, you can see the user information get populated. And there's an update button, which user can update their email address and the password. The settings screen. This screen will store user address and the map showing the location. The last screen is main control screen, which the user used to select desired mode. There are 3 different modes. The close mode. The door will remain closed at all the time. The home mode. Door will open as soon as the RFID detected the object. So the door will open and close automatically. The pad status button will get updated accordingly from the Raspberry Pi. And the away mode, which should allow user to open and close the door manually. Moving over to the database, as you can see that JoyWeaver01 get populated to the database correctly, along with the pad information and the activity. Right now, as you can see that we are at the current mode, which is away mode. And then if we move over to the different modes, you will see the yellow text is moving along when the user click on the application itself. And if we set our mode in away mode, in this mode, if we send the signal and change the value on its pad add door variable from 0 to 1, the application will receive the notification showing on the screen. As you can see that right now we have the application running in the background, and you can see the footprint of the pad showing and the message showing that your pad is at the door. And if you click on the notification, it's gonna redirect the user to the video camera. From there, the user can open and close the door manually. As you can see, the different color of the text in the database is showing up as showing that the mobile application and Firebase database have communication to each other correctly.